All right, trainers, are you ready for some spooky season action? It's time for another deep dive, and this time we're tackling Pokemon Go's Halloween 2024 event, Part 1.
Yeah, we're going to break down all the need-to-know info on this two-part event so you can catch them all.
And we're talking event highlights, Pokemon debuts, bonuses, even some tempting in-game purchases. You won't want to miss this.
Absolutely. And speaking of not missing things, this event is introducing a really cool Pokemon that's making its grand debut, Morpeko.
Morpeko, huh? I'm not super familiar with that one. Fill me in. What's so special about it?
So Morpeko is this fascinating little guy who is constantly switching between two forms, full belly mode and hangry mode.
Oh, I see. So its mood swings actually impact the game.
Exactly. Each form affects Morpeko's moves in battle. Full belly mode means you've got electric-type attacks, while hangry mode means it's all about those dark-type moves. Pretty neat, right?
Wow, so it's like having two Pokemon in one.
You got it. It adds a whole new level of strategy. Plus, its charged attack, this move called Aura Wheel, also changes type depending on what form Morpeko's in.
Okay, now that's just cool. You'll really have to think on your feet in battles to master this Pokemon. So how do we get one? Are we talking rare, wild spawns, or is Morpeko going to be a tough raid boss to beat?
Well, you might stumble upon a Morpeko through special event tasks. However, your best bet to snag this little guy is the Augo Battle League. It's all about testing your skills against other trainers.
So you got to earn this one. It's not just going to be hanging out in the wild like a Gastly.
You got it. Though speaking of Gastly, you will see plenty of familiar spoopy-type Pokemon in the wild during this event.
I bet. So give us the rundown on those wild encounters. Which Pokemon should we be keeping an eye out for?
Get ready for a spooky parade of Zubat, Murkrow, Misdreavus, Shuppet, and Drifloon. But keep your eyes peeled for those rarer spawns too, like Absol and Sablé.
Nice. Got to strategize those incense and lure modules to attract the best spooky spawns. What about raids, though? Any superstars we should be ready to take down with our friends during the event?
Raids are where things get really interesting. 1 to 3 star raids are going to feature a mix of spooky favorites, powerful contenders like Umbreon and Hisuian Typhlosion.
Solid lineup. But you're making it sound like there's something even bigger lurking in the shadows here.
Oh, there is! Get ready for the grand debut of Dynamax Gastly, and he'll be appearing in 1-star max raids.
Hold on, Dynamax Gastly. Now that's awesome. We're talking about that absolute massive Gastly, right? That's going to be an epic raid experience.
Absolutely. It's going to be an amazing opportunity to catch a powerful Gastly, and who knows, you might even encounter a shiny one.
Dynamax Gastly. Shiny Gastly, man. This event is already shaping up to be a spooky good time, but I have a feeling Niantic isn't done with the treats just yet, right? What about bonuses? What can trainers look forward to during this event?
Get ready for a treat that any trainer is going to love: double candy for catching Pokemon.
Oh, now that's huge. Especially for anyone who's working on powering up their spooky squad. Definitely the perfect time to stock up on that candy.
Absolutely. And if you're trainer level 31 or higher, you're also going to have an increased chance of finding those XL candies from Nice Throws and better.
Music to my ears.
Yeah.
XL candy can be so hard to come by sometimes, so I am definitely here for that bonus. Okay, anything else to sweeten the deal? Event-themed music or visuals, maybe? Gotta have that spooky ambiance.
Oh, Niantic wouldn't forget about the ambiance. You can expect those haunting melodies of Lavender Town to really set the scene, of course, along with some spooky-themed decorations throughout the game.
Okay, that's awesome. Love me a little Lavender Town theme music while I'm out hunting for those spooky Pokemon encounters. So, we've covered the wild spawns, we talked about the raids, even those sweet, sweet bonuses, but what about research tasks? Anything interesting in terms of rewards or encounters for those?
There will be plenty to keep you busy, for sure. Field research tasks are going to be offering encounters with Pokemon like Sableye, Golett, Sandygast, even Morpeko, and the recently debuted Grevard.
Hold on, Grevard. That's the adorable little ghost dog Pokemon. I need one of those.
Yeah.
Tell me more about these research encounters.
You and everyone else, that little guy's a popular one. And for those trainers who want a little bit of extra guidance, there's both a free and a paid timed research to really sink your teeth into as well.
Okay, break it down for me. What are the differences between those free and paid timed research options for this event?
So the free timed research, which is running from October 22nd to November 3rd, that one focuses on encounters with Spiritomb and, of course, Morpeko. The paid timed research, though, that's where things get even more interesting.
I knew it. Niantic always saves some of the best stuff for those who are willing to part with a few Pokecoins. So spill the beans. What treasures await behind that paywall?
Well, there are actually 2 tiers of paid timed research for this event. So for US $5, you're going to get encounters with event-themed Pokemon Spiritomb again, Pikachu wearing a witch hat, classic, and Morpeko. But then you're also going to be able to encounter costumed Pokemon that are actually debuting in Part 2 of the event, including Froakie and Rowlet in Halloween costumes.
Costumed Pokemon? Oh, come on. They always pick the cutest ones to dress up to. And you said Froakie and Rowlet. Those are some fan favorites right there.
Well,
What about the other paid timed research tier?
right, adorable. The other tier is a bit more budget-friendly. That one's US $2, and it focuses on encounters with costume Pokemon like Pikachu with a witch hat, Vulpix, Gengar, Piplup, Drifblim, Pumpkaboo, and of course those adorable costume Froakie and Rowlet.
That is a tough choice. Do you go all in on that $5 one to get those Part 2 sneak peeks and some extra Morpeko encounters? Or do you stick with that $2 option for a wider variety of those costume cuties? So many decisions. And speaking of tough choices, I have the feeling that the in-game shop is going to be trying to tempt us with all sorts of goodies as well.
Your intuition is spot on. This event is bringing some new avatar items, including this really spooky chic Woobat top hat, and wait for it, Morpeko onesies.
No way. Morpeko onesie. Amazing. You know I'm going to be rocking that in the middle of a raid battle. They'll all be wondering who that stylish trainer is. Stylish indeed. I can already picture trainers rocking those Morpeko onesies. Those are going to be a hot commodity in the shop for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, what else is lurking in there? Any other must-have spooky swag for trainers to grab?
Oh, the shop's definitely going to be stocked with other Halloween-themed avatar items as well. And of course, they've got to have those delightful event-themed stickers. Always good for spicing up those gift exchanges with your friends.
Right, gotta love adding a little personality to those gifts. And you can always snag those stickers at Pokestops too, or find them in gifts. Good way to save those Pokecoins for other things, right?
Absolutely.
Speaking of spending those Pokecoins, though, any special deals happening over at the Pokemon Go web store? Those bundles can be pretty tempting sometimes.
Oh, they definitely can be. Starting October 22nd, you'll find a few enticing bundles in the web store. There's the Creepy Crate for US $4.99. That one includes remote raid passes, a premium battle pass, and a max particle pack.
Not bad at all. That's a solid deal for trainers who like to do those remote raids or maybe stock up on some battle essentials. What about the big spenders, though? Anything in there for trainers who really want to go all out?
Oh, for the truly dedicated trainer, there's the Pumpkin Pack. That one's US $39.99, and it is packed with incubators and super incubators. But if you want the ultimate Halloween haul, the Boo Bundle for US $99.99 is definitely the way to go.
Okay, now we're talking. What kind of goodies does this legendary Boo Bundle contain?
It's loaded. You get those remote raid passes, super incubators, max particle packs, premium battle passes, regular incubators, basically everything you need to dominate the event and hatch an army of spooky Pokemon.
Wow, that's a serious stash. So to sum it all up, this Halloween event is jam-packed with exciting stuff. We've got Morpeko making its grand debut, Dynamax Gastly shaking things up in raids, shiny Umbreon and Zorua encounters, and more bonuses than you can shake a stick at.
And don't forget about those event-exclusive timed research tasks. Whether you choose that free path or decide to delve into the paid options, you'll have plenty of opportunities to encounter rare and costumed Pokemon.
Trainers, if you're looking to maximize your fun and catch some awesome Pokemon, you do not want to miss Pokemon GO's Halloween 2024 Part 1 event. Be sure to log in on October 22nd and get ready for some spooky shenanigans. Until next time, trainers.
And with both Spiritomb and Pikachu rocking those witch hats this year, it really makes you wonder what other tricks and treats does Niantic have up their sleeve for Halloween Part 2.